Let's talk about Chad Toppert. He is another guy. He's leading his team in three-pointers, so he's playing fabulously well. But talk about his play.
Well, Chad Toppert has always been a dynamic three-point shooter for the Lobos. Now in his third year, already set and holds a lot of the three-point shooting records there. 6'6", he's got a real high release point on his shot that he can get it off in a crowd and with a guy closing out hard to him. But this year, he's kind of rounded out his game. He's rebounding a little more. He's become a better defender, but he can really stretch the defense at that three-point line.
You know what I also like about Toppert, but this is probably true with the whole team from New Mexico. You go down their stat sheet and you look at Toppert, for example, none of them have dropped off in conference. You know how you normally look at a stat sheet when it comes conference time and somebody goes into a slump or their numbers are lower? They're all the same, and Toppert's right up there in double figures where he's been throughout the season, and good consistency.
You break this one down with the star players. We'll focus on the three-point shooters for New Mexico. Chad Toppert is very accurate. For UNLV, Wink Adams lets him fly.
Chad Toppert is second in the Mountain West on three-pointers and seventh in the nation. If he gets his feet set, he makes a lot of threes. They got to make him put the ball on the floor.
Big question tonight for Toppert and the rest of those sharpshooters is, will they be able to escape from the pressure defense of UNLV? And for the Rebels, they're
getting ready for the start of action here in the Thomas and Mack Center. Tough test for Steve Alford's Lobos. They had a tough one on the road at BYU, looking to bounce back against a very good UNLV team. Steve in his first year as the head coach at New Mexico. Lobos starting lineup: Gary, Giddens, Toppert, Martinez, and Ferris, the starting five for UNM. And the first five for Lon Kruger's club: Adams, Rougeau, Terry, Bailey, and Joe Darger. Lon Kruger now in his fourth year at UNLV, and for Lon, a successful venture at every stop as a head.
Played this game, and we spent a lot of time together. We actually ran some camps here in Vegas, so I really got a chance to learn and teach his methods.
Toppert gets free from Terry and drains a three-point shot. Chad Toppert now on the board for New Mexico. Older gentleman draining threes. I think back to some of those shots of the longtime Masters champions and Gene Saracen and those people who do some of those ceremonial tee-offs. They might be old, they may be a little stiff, but their swing is still beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's like playing
in his recruiting class, so he will upgrade the talent of this New Mexico program.
No question. I asked him, at the shoot-around, I said, what's it look like? He says, we got 5 really good players coming in. And he'll coach them, too. That's
to dish out assists never changes.
Yeah, he's just a great all-around basketball player. And like you say, I think his mindset is, hey, I just want to win. I don't care who scores. And that's a nice teammate to have.
Boy, but he can shoot it, too.
Oh, boy. I think he's an NBA player. That's what I think.
33 seconds to go.
Shot no good, taken by Woodard. A little end-to-end basketball now, Blaine.
Both teams pushing the ball. But Toppert, what makes Toppert nice, he can shoot in transition. He can spot up in transition on the three-point line. He can come off a screen and curl and catch the ball and shoot it. It's not just a spot-up jump shooter. And when he gets it going, Chad Toppert can make threes in bunches.
One of the things that really worried Tim Miles prior to this game was whether or not New Mexico was going to make their threes, and so far they've started to. Lobos 2 of 3 from three-point range. Here's Harris inside. Blocked by Aguilar, didn't matter, went in. Johnny Harris, the junior from Chicago, gets his first bucket.
Strong physical player, and you saw it right there. He muscled that one up at 6'8" and 250. He took it right at Ronnie Aguilar.
Woodard will pick up the foul. That'll be the 6th team foul on Colorado State. Watch the ball moving around for New Mexico on offense.
And this team has become a very unselfish team. Toppert would have had a decent pull-up shot there, but saw Harris, who had a better shot, gave up a good shot for a very good shot, and Harris muscles it home. When Harris shoots, great shot selection. 65% from the field because he doesn't take bad shots. They're mostly layups.
Steve Alford and Tim Miles are having a conversation along the sideline. They're both smiling, so it's probably too early in the game to get contentious. J.R. Giddens with another. Giddens and the Lobos on a 14-3 run.
Officials right now.
Well, Toppert didn't get in the proper breakdown.
I guess
he didn't have the proper breakdown technique.
I don't know, Rocky, in basketball, how would you be on the bench in basketball? Because I know you like to get in the ear of the officials once in a while out there in the football field, but here you're a lot closer to the action and to the officials as they're right by you all the time.
And Jamal Smith will run it up the floor.
Boy, nice job by Darius Gary. Every shot that Walker's had has been contested. There's been a hand in the face. There's been somebody closing out on him. They have not left him alone for any wide open shots. If he's going to score, they're going to make it difficult on him tonight.
Walker's only got 5 points, 1 out of 5 from the field.
Tim Miles having a discussion with him right now. And what's that like? He just shot an air ball, and, and Tim's getting on a little bit over there.
Chad Toppert with the free throw, 72% free throw shooter. Again, 48% from outside the arc this year.
Well, he is the #1 all-time at New Mexico in three-point percentage. 45.3% coming to this one. It comes from a great basketball family. Both parents played basketball here at New Mexico. Bob and Linda, they come to the games. I was here to do the Utah game, that overtime affair a few weeks ago. And the whole family was out for dinner after the game. Bob and Linda there with Chad and the family.
Darius Gary, the lob for Giddens! Touchdown! Oh, what a play! Started by the freshman point guard to point all last year.
Yeah, he played like 20 minutes the whole season, and so.
Toppert for 3. His third 3-ball in the first half. Ball is loose, and Harris saves it. A foul is going to be committed. Or did it go out of bounds? Went out of bounds.
I love the hustle. The guys all over the floor.
Foul on Woodard.
It's a 22-point ball game, and you still have guys all over the floor diving for it. That's what you love to see. Look at Harris hustling, and then Toppert's on the ground, and he dives out to try to keep it in play. Hustle play by Jamal Smith. This is the kind of play that when Steve Alford's watching the film, it's an ugly play, but he's going to go, okay, guys, this is exactly what I want every play out here. That's the kind of effort he wants. Well,
David Cohen is on the floor wearing number 11. He is another one of the walk-ons that made this team in a student tryout. Giddens, 3-on-2 for the Lobos. Harris hanging and scoring. He's in the same category as Wink Adams in Las Vegas, where he is one of the top free throw shooters in the country. Now Giddens doubled on the baseline. Toppert open for 3.
Toppert's feeling it.
A 22-6 run for New Mexico ends the half as Chad Toppert knocks down his 4th 3-ball of the game. 50-24, New Mexico leads. Now we take you back to Natalie and Larry in our Denver studios for the halftime show.